Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It's good to be here with you today. I hope that all is well with you. I am excited about our meeting today because um, I've just been thinking about you and thinking about what we could talk about today. And in doing some thinking, I thought about, well, we've been talking about gardens and getting our gardens together, and I've been checking out other YouTubers and noticed that everybody's prepping and preparing for spring of 2022. And we're all putting our gardens to sleep, and pretty much some of us are, extending the garden time, especially it depends on which zone you're in, that you can extend it and make it last longer for you, especially if you're into the edible garden, if you are one who loves your greens. So you are setting yourself up for having that kind of longevity in the garden. But I am here in my little urban cottage garden in the Northeast Zone 6. And in the Northeast Zone 6 region, we get cold temperatures, and eventually we're going to get snow. And soon the garden will definitely be sleeping and resting because it's just going to be too cold to be out there, and there is not going to be much signs of life except for the evergreens. And that's why you want to make sure that you plant some arborvitaes, some evergreens, some pines, something to give you some winter interest, so that when you look out in your garden, it's not bare and barren. And that is all of these things we have to think about. But I think that right now, many of us are looking forward to spring and starting to think about what we can add to our gardens. Some of us have added tulips, others have added some of those clearance plants. And I did go to the big box stores and I saw some clearance plants, but I didn't pursue, which afterwards I said, well, why didn't I? It's because I was specific, thinking about tulips and wanting to add the spring things to the garden, that I kind of just ignored the 50% off and the 75% off. But then they were looking so dead, you know, and I knew they weren't dead, but to me, I wasn't feeling it. So I just left those clearance plants alone and said, well, that's that. That's the end of that. Let me go and work with what I've got, and just clean things up and start fresh, and know that in the spring that I can add to the garden. And even now, I wanted to add to the garden now with what I already have. And, sometimes we've got to shop in our own gardens and just see what we have. What do you have? Just do an assessment of what you have and then determine from there what you want to add on. And sometimes in gardens, when you have so much stuff, so many different varieties of things going on, it loses its cohesiveness. It loses that tranquility, that sense of rhythm. It becomes a hodgepodge, I think it's say. That's the way they say it, of stuff in the garden. And then most people call that kind of garden a collector's garden, because they just like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But I do like a garden that has a sense of rhythm, that has a flow to it. I love diversity, but diversity with some kind of flow to it. What do you think? And I'm so glad to see those that have joined me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. By the way, my name is Catherine, and that you are here with me at Catherine's Garden and Home LWS. I'm excited for what has been happening here on my channel. There's quite a few things that I've been doing. I went in and I created a website just for us so that we can share our gardening photos and comments, and then I can communicate with you through the website as well. So go and check out my website. It's called Catherine's Garden and Home LWS. Yes. Hey, Beverly, how are you, my sweetie? Yes, gardens are me. Beverly, good evening, Miss Catherine and gardening friends. I bought some more bulbs for spring planting too. Can't wait to get them in the ground this week. Well, good for you. I wanted to add more bulbs to my garden, but when I went to Lowe's and I saw the size of their bulbs, they were like almost like golf ball size. I said, I don't know if I really want to invest in these bulbs. How good are they? And will they really give me the flowers that I'm looking for? And then it was very expensive. I mean, for 25 bulbs, it was like $9.90 something or $15, $14.99. I'm like, really? And just for that amount? So I left them. I said, well, I will just see what I have already. I put in the ground. And last year I had placed so many bulbs in the ground, and hopefully they will come up. But then that also leaves room for other things. Sonia, hello, Catherine and gardening friends. How are you? How are you? Both of you, I am so grateful to both of you all that you all have contributed to the website. And that's what I was talking about. Your pictures were so beautiful. And I was so pleased with how they showed up on the website. Hello to everyone in the chat. Catherine's Garden. Yes. Who is this? Hands in the dirt. Hello. How are you? How are you? Yeah. So I have it here on my little laptop, iPad, I should say. And here is my website that you all inspired me to put together, and it is Catherine's Garden Home LWS Weebly. That's WEEBLY.com. That's Catherine's Garden Home LWS Weebly.com. And I was able to put your beautiful pictures, and that's what I'm going to do, feature people's pictures on my website. Do you see your beautiful dahlias, Beverly? And your rose, Sonia? And the banana is from our from Black Tropical Homestead. Yeah, Black. Didn't that come out good? You all are featured on the website, and you don't have you're not really pushing your channel as far as having pictures and stuff. But Black Tropical Homestead, they are. So I was able to link their website. So if I just press this, it takes me directly to their website. Isn't that nice? So that then people can check out their website. And I actually went and visited with her. She had a live. It's amazing. She just started her channel, but she has so much. Yeah, you don't have a channel, but it's good. It's okay, because we were able to, I was able to share your beauty. So you can work, we could work together. I don't mind sharing. Sharing your beautiful pics. Yeah. That dahlia is so gorgeous. Hands in the dirt. Yes. So hands in the dirt. I don't know if you were with us, but a couple of Wednesdays back, we came up with somebody came up with the idea of sharing pictures of their gardens because I was sharing pictures of the gardens that were on a a website. And they said, this person shares pictures. Yes, I've checked out their channel. You did? Okay, good. And so they said, why don't you share pictures? Why don't you have them people send a picture of their garden, and then you can share it on when we have our discussions on Wednesdays. And so last week, which was a hot mess, because I went away and I came back and the internet was acting out and it was a big mess. But it turned out to be a great success because we started sharing our pictures. I was able to share it this way. And so to be able to share, because these are your pictures, and I want to make sure that, for copyright, and I want to make sure that I have your permission. Anyone who's going to share their picture, please go to the website and go to the contact page. Go to my website and to the contact page. And there you can contact me and send me you can, on the contact page, you can send me your picture to get in touch. It says get in touch, the contact page. And you could just send me your picture. And then on it, what I really would like, if you want to share your garden photos on the website, please state in your email that you give Catherine's Garden and Home LWS permission to share your photos with the name of your channel, okay? So I cannot just do that randomly on my own. I have to have your permission to share your picture and also to share your channel. So if you're going to send me, and please, I thank you for all of the multiple pictures, but I think we had agreed on 2 pictures. Some people have sent multiple pictures, and I guess it's because I haven't been very clear about that. But it does make it easier if you send like 1 or 2 of your pictures of your garden. And then if you want me to put it on the website, I can share it here like that. But if you want me to put it on the website, then you need to give me permission, okay? And then I can create a link directly to your garden channel. And then those who visit the website, if they like the picture, they can find you. Hey Rambo, how are you doing? You missed a whole lot. You missed a whole lot. You missed a lot. Last week, we began, well, it was the week before that. No, it was the week before that. Hello, soul sister, blessings, soul family. Hello, 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 hello. I've been showing off your picture, Cherie. Cherie, I've been showing off your banana picture and telling them of the website and how we worked this out, how we had come up with the idea. Someone had suggested, why don't you have people send in, I fell asleep last week, Miss Catherine. That's okay, Rambo. You're not too late. You're not too late. And so last week, people shared their pictures of their gardens, their favorite pictures, or some of their pictures. And I did it so, what's up? Yes, I did it so, it was so rough. But I wanted people to have a way of seeing your pictures really nice, because when I saw them, they looked very good. But now seeing them through the camera, through, all of these different devices, you're not getting the full picture. So what I did was I created a website, because I did want to create a website for Catherine's Garden and Home. And there I'm featuring your pictures. So what I want to do is have hey, Brampton Garden, hello. Hello, I want to feature your pictures on the website so people can go to the website and then they can see your picture. And then what I want to do is feature your channel. Yeah, so Beverly and Sonia, they both don't have a channel, but Black Tropical Homestead has a channel, and Sherry gave me permission to show her picture of the banana, and then I put in the link. So if you go to the channel, if you like what you see and you want to learn more about that particular gardener, then all you have to do is hit the and click it, and it takes you directly to their channel link. Isn't that cool? Then you get to know more about them. So if you want to know more about Black's Tropical Homestead Adventures in Gardening, then you can go to my website, and you can then click on it and you'll learn more about them. But for those who don't have a website, that's okay. I'm still able to share. You can share my website with me. And you can still show your beautiful pictures. Now, if you go to the website, it is so clean. It looks so good. And you can really see the beautiful photography. Beverly's picture of her dahlia. If you go to the website and you look at it, it is so good. Beverly, you're a good photographer. Yes, you are. And you too, Sonia. I love your rose. The rose is so special. Her rose is an iceberg rose. And I love the picture. Now, if you're going to send me a picture, just send me one or two pictures. And also with it, give me permission, saying I give you permission to have you to share my picture on the website and to share my channel name. Okay? That way everything's covered. Thank you. Thanks for my thumbs up. I appreciate it. That way everything is covered, and because your photo is your personal property, right? And so I don't want to just use it just like that. I want to use it with permission. So if you if you contact me at if you email me a picture and you want me to put the picture on the website, then just say I give you permission to put the picture on the website and to use my channel name. Okay? And like for example with Sonia and Beverly, I just put Beverly O and Sonia. What was your last name, Sonia? And Sonia, just put that for your own privacy, so you don't have to worry if you don't want anybody to know who you are, but you don't mind sharing your picture. Give me that detail too, because I want to keep your privacy as well. Hello, Black Swap. What the email is? So my email is cyconstant55@gmail.com, and that is the email, my email address. But if you go to my website, which is Catherine's Garden Home LWS Weebly.com, and then you hit the contact, that is another way that you can get through to me as well, with the contact. But the email is, let me see if I can, did I put a pen over here? If you go to my channel page, it will also give you my email, but I can write it down here so you can see it. You all have to bear with me too, because I'm trying to be more more savvy at this, and it's taken me a little time to get it all together. But I'm trying to make it easy for you and for me as well. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that? That's what it is. cyconstant55@gmail.com. And I'll put it in the description as well. If somebody wants to put it up in the chat, that's fine. If you want to put my email address in the chat for me, I would love that. Let me see. But if you want to do that, that will be great. If somebody could put my email address in the chat, it's cyconstant55@gmail.com. I'll appreciate that. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. And also, as I said, if you go to my banner page, if you go to my channel page here, then right there you'll see the website. There, right on the banner top. If you hit that, then you will go to, it will lead you directly to my website, which is Catherine's Garden Home. There's no N in it. In it. It's Catherine's Garden Home, LWS, Weebly, that's WEEBLY.com. Weebly. And you will be able to connect with me and see this. And so it was a lot of fun putting it together, and you all were my inspiration. I gotta say thank you. And say, how can I get this information out to everybody? And so we have the garden pics here, and then I have a little bit about me. The gardening intentionally, because that's what we've been really talking about, gardening intentionally. And by the way, my wonderfuls, you inspired me to create an intentional garden journal. So if you are interested in gardening with me, you can go to my Amazon site, and there you can see a gardening journal that I created for us to use for 2022. So we can put our gardens together. And then, of course, I talked about our Wednesday lives here. But yeah, I have a new gardening journal that I put together for us. And if you saw did you see that? Yeah, that's in the paperback. That's the paperback of the garden journal. And then this is the hardcover version. Yeah, Amazon allows you now to create your own books, and you can create the hardcover or the paperback. And I created both, the hardcover and the paperback. And if you click on this here, it'll take you right to Amazon. See? There it is on Amazon. Yeah, and if you look inside, you can see, you guys were my inspiration. Do you remember? Just stop by to show support. Hands in the dirt. How are you, hands in the dirt? Why, that's beautiful. Yeah, if you go to Amazon, you can see that I put together what we've been talking about here. Hands in the dirt. Thank you so much for coming and joining us here. And if you are, good night, hands in the dirt. Good night to you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. And if you want to send some pictures, send 2 is the most really for now. And what we're going to do is stay blessed, Stacy. And what we're going to do now, and what I'm going to do is put it together and feature people. I'm going to come up with a feature page of your pictures and then add your links. So if you have a garden channel, I will put your link there so that when people visit visit the website, that they can get directly to you because you're contributing, and this is my way of supporting you. So yes, Stacy, night, hands in the dirt. Everybody give her a hand, give hands in the dirt, and applaud for coming and joining us. Yay! Thank you for coming and joining us here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Yes, where we grow together. You all have really helped me to grow. I have to say, because I was just doing the garden channel part, and I was thinking about how can I reach out and do more community and really help us to so it's not just all about me, but it's about us. And so with the lives, of course, that helps. But now with the website, that also brings you all in and brings us all together even more as community, as a community. And I think that that is wonderful. And what I'm thinking too might be nice is that we have a blog section that if you want to share some words of wisdom of the garden, that I can type it in and feature you on that as well, and that we can have our own little community, our place where we can share. Because sometimes I can understand that some of you are very busy and that I'm retired, so well, I hate to say retired because I'm not really retired, but I have more time available, put it that way, because I found that I'm more busier than ever. But I'm busy doing what I really love to do, and that is this work, working in the garden, working with people, talking and sharing about my love of the garden and of life. And so we can all work together, and we can use this platform of my website that you can share also, because sometimes you just have a few words to say, and I know that you all have some words of wisdom to give to each other. You all have done that for me, so this is my way that I can give back to you, and then also direct people to your channel where they can also gain some more knowledge. I was at both at Rochelle's channel live and at Sherry's the Black's Tropical Garden homestead, excuse me, her website too, her channel when she had a live. And I must say, I learned so much by listening and being a part. And I really appreciate the work that you all are doing. Um, uh, it was really great. I enjoyed Sherry. That was very nice about taking the food that we make and bringing it into our kitchen, and also the fact that our food can be can help us to be more healthy. And that brings me to the topic at hand today that I wanted to talk to you about. That I did go and I was looking. I really like the idea of what is trending for this year and into next year. And as I went in and I typed it into Google to find out the top garden trends to expect. And I got this article from The Spruce. It's called The Spruce, Make Your Best Home. And it says the top garden trends to expect in 2021, according to a leading plant company. And so this was, of course, talking about 2021, but I believe that as we were talking about trends, that it's continuing on. And I can see it too with your gardens as well. And Burpee came up with this phrase, which is called Gardencast. Like forecast? They call it the 2021 Gardencast. So I guess that's what they mean for the forecasting of what's going to be trending as terms of seeds and gardening. And this was for this year, 2021. And they launched it this year. First ever annual gardening trend forecast, designed to inspire new and experienced gardeners. And it's from Burpee Seeds. Burpee Seed Catalog, that company is the company that the Spruce was talking about, that has come up with this new way of forecasting, because they're gathering seeds, they're getting different things, and they want to know analytically what are people interested in. And I want you to tell me if you think what they think is right. If is it right or not. So they said for 2021, the garden forecast, first ever annual garden trend forecast, designed to inspire new and experienced gardeners. And the Gardencast is a trend forecast influenced by cultural trends and expert insights on vegetables and herbs, flowers, and ornamental grasses. It features plants and trends that Burpee expects its customers to be excited about. And the primary interest of gardeners for this year will continue to be, and this is what they think. Tell me if you agree with them. They think that people are interested in mixed edibles, ornamentals, and houseplants. Are they right or are they wrong? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. What are you interested in? And do you agree with them? Do you agree with the mixed edibles, the ornamentals, or the houseplants? The mixed edibles they have that people want to know about: tomatoes, pepper, squash, beans, heirloom, and organic varieties. And then they edibles, ha 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 ha. Yes, those are edibles. That'll mix, yeah. I think mixing veggies and flowers together is going to get more popular. Haha. Yes, I do too, Rachel, because just looking at the vegetables are great if you just want to eat them, but I think that people like the flowers too. I think you're right. I think that's trending. I think my style is going to be very popular. The mix, because my style. My style is to mix the flowers with the edibles. Mix edibles and flowers. Yes, 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 yes. That's me. That's me. Mix edible and flowers. And when I remember when I first showed my garden, somebody was saying, I don't know why that's really different. You mixing the flowers with your vegetables. Yeah, I still have some parsley growing in my front bed. I popped a few peppers in there too. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And I that's what I did this year. As you recall, I had the kale, right? With the caladiums. Oh, it was so beautiful. And then I put the peppers behind them so that I had like 3 layers. I had the peppers, then I had the caladiums, and then I had the kale. It was really pretty, and I loved every time I saw that. It made me so happy, and it made me want to go out and pick kale. And I have still so much fresh kale in that section. Of course, the caladiums are over, and so are the peppers. But right now, the kale is still out there, and because it can deal with the cold. I have been having, okay, there we go. And so then the spruce.com, top garden trends of 2020, the spruce, make your best home. That's what they're called, this article. But then they start talking about different types of gardens. There was a trend about the kind of gardens that people want to have. And I think that this is true. The immunity garden. The immunity garden is planting plants that are vitamin-packed edibles to improve well-being, health, immunity, your immune system, and to improve health through food. And that is called the immunity garden. Hello, Amir. How are you? Hi, Amir. How are you? Good to have you with us. Everybody say hello to Amir. How are you doing? Yeah, the immunity garden. I think that makes sense. I think that the rest of the world is catching up. Those who weren't gardening are now realizing the value of food, and that food is our medicine. Yes, food is our medicine. I've seen so many mixed veggies for sure, and flowers, of course. Yes, Bev. I think that the immunity garden is really what I want to push for this year coming up. I'm doing good, thank you. That's good. That's good, Amir. I think that it is important to think about that, the healthy immune system, improving health through food. And Sherry on Black Tropical Homestead, she had someone on who actually spoke to that about using their food. I remember she was talking about yogurt and cabbage and adding different things to the food. And I think that that is where we're headed, that people realize we have to look at our food as our medicine and take it seriously. And the fresher the food is, the better for it. And when I noticed that when I cut the kale, I got, treat when I was treating my garden as if it was my produce section, in the grocery. Instead of going to the grocery store, instead I went into my garden. And there I was able to pick, the fresh kale and the fresh greens and peppers and so forth, and then eating it right away. That it was different. And I found too, when I hesitated and I picked it so much and then I waited a couple of days to eat it, the flavor, it lost its flavor. But I think too that it lost its richness, the vitamins, the nutritional value. And I think it's better eating for us when we're able to go out and pick that fresh kale, pick that fresh spinach, and pick those fresh peppers and eat them right out of the garden. Just not as soon as you're about to cook, to just go out to your kitchen garden, get your fresh veggies, cook them up and eat them, or even eat them raw. I think that is what's going to make us more healthy. And I was thinking too about the whole idea of the herb garden and the teas. That's another garden that they were talking about, that a lot of people are thinking about starting a world herb garden, that they travel through. And I think the reason why they called it the world herb garden is because throughout the world there are different herbs and spices and things that you can grow, like lemongrass. People have been growing ginger, turmeric, to put in their food and flavor. Of course, we have garlic and we have onions and different types. And Burpee, of course, is now introducing all of these different types of herbs to add to your garden, with the regular like parsley and basil. But then there are different types of basil and different types of other herbs that people have that we are not so used to, but that give a flavor to the cooking. Hello. Hi, G. Homestead. How are you? Thank you for coming and joining us here at Catherine's Garden and Home. So good to have you with us. Yeah. So we're talking about the whole idea of different types of garden. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like what we're talking about. Yes. And say hello to everyone. Everyone say hello. And so we're talking about lots of herbs all over the world. Some we don't grow or use, which have a great health benefits to our bodies. That's right, Rambo. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. And we, because I had started my herbal garden this year, and over the winter I dreamed it, I planned it, and put it together. And some of the herbs were lemon verbena. Yeah, lemon verbena, and I added sage, which I had before, but I had thyme, and I had oregano, different types of oregano. I added an additional peppermint or mint. It wasn't really peppermint. I forgot the names. I have to look at them again. But pineapple, sage, and all of these lavender. Really looking at adding more, making sure that my herbal garden had these different tastes and adding them. Now, the big thing is now adding them to the foods, remembering to cook with my herbs, to add them to the foods. What are you saying, Rachel? What did you say there? But anyway, yeah, and so adding these flavors, selection by growing exotic selection of plants and flavors. Yeah. Love growing herbs. Yeah, yeah. And so I know some of you all are herbalists and have that, and that is trending now. Your channels will be very attractive to people because people want to be healthier and they want to add more flavor now to their foods. They're realizing that there's more to eating than just the regular oh hum, just salt and pepper, but that they can add different things to enrich the food. I don't know if you remember that I went to the farmer's market, and there was a woman from, I am getting some espousal seeds. I don't know about that. That sounds good. Epis, episode seeds. Wow, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that. But anyway, yeah, so there's so much, this such a world of different things to learn. And many of us are not traveling as much as we did before, so that now we can travel through our taste buds. My family's from the Caribbean, from the West Indies, and so I'm aware of curry and some of the other rich tastes that are in the food. But there are the Asian foods and the Asian cuisine, which has a different taste. The Thai cuisine, and yeah, what is episode pronounced efasona saute is an aromatic herb, both with fresh leaves and tender stems, are used in cooking. The episode plant is a leafy annual or short-lived perennial plant. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, good for you. Has a somewhat pungent flavor profile and is described by many as medicinal. It has notes of oregano, anise, citrus, mint, and even tar. Yeah. The most flavor is provided by the fresh leaves and stems, and older leaves have a stronger flavor. Dried episodes are available, but as with cilantro, the flavor is much reduced in the dried form. Wow. Good stuff. You need to send that to me so I can put it in my website. Yeah, well, we're gonna add that too. Send that to me. Send that info to me. I'll put it in the website. And if you have a picture of the seeds, Rachel, and then give me permission, and I will send you. I'll add your link to it. Yeah, that will be great. I'll add your link. So if people want to learn more about that herb and what you have to offer, and you're the seeds woman, as far as I know. Garden State Gardener, how are you? Hi, I think that's Joe. They're coming in a seed swap. Yeah, hi Joe, how are you? Yeah, and so I'll put it there, and then if people want to know more about it, they can click on your on the website there. Yeah. Yeah, so go to my website. Go to my website, and everyone, and if you missed what Rachel said about that particular seed, and then you could tell them about the seed swap, and that way they can come and join you as well, Rachel. Okay? So do that. And my website, my email is, you could email me. My email is this, with the information, cyconstant55@gmail.com. And just tell me that you're giving me permission to share your website channel and the information. Yeah. And I'll put some more information. Oh, yes, I have your email. Thank you. And then I will put that information too under this. When we're finished, I will put some information in the description as well. But yeah, so back to, yeah, I have bushes back in Jamaica from my community, which I have never seen or people don't know about, which my grandparents gave us for tea, which have flavor, are out of this world. Hello, hey Coco, how you doing? Yes, okay, so who was that? That was Rambo, right? My parents are from Montserrat. My mother used to take me when I would go down to Montserrat. She would give us what we would call bush tea, and that's why I always want to have this tea garden, an herbal garden. And they would have like the soursop tree, and she would go and pull some of the leaves from the soursop tree and boil it with some lemongrass bush and some other bush from the from out there, and we would drink it in the morning. And if you had a cold, you drank some of that soursop bush tea and some of that lemongrass tea. You would be healthy and feeling well the next day. You don't feel sick. Yes, say hello to everybody. Good, 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 Coco. Yeah, so I was talking about, yeah, to show you. Well, I guess. Well, that's why we have the World Herb Garden here. Travel through your senses, globe-trotting by growing an exotic selection of plants and flowers. Now we're coming up with a travel trip, huh? To go look at the herbs in Jamaica. All right, all right. Anyway, bush tea. Yes, I'm also quite familiar with it. Clean out real good. Yes, Pam. Oh, yes, that's true. It keeps you healthy. That's why the people, they're much healthier. Senna? Yeah, probably. Rachel. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, so that's the two. So we have the immunity garden, we have the world herb garden. We see that working out too. But then they have the other kind of garden. There are two other kinds of gardens. So people who are not into cooking and all of that stuff, but they just want to have a quiet garden. So they named it. They have the immunity garden, they have the quiet garden, the garden of joy, the world herb garden, and the rise of meatless Monday garden. And so, what did you say? Hi guys. Yes, yes. Everyone say hello, 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 hello there. So, the quiet garden is the garden for inner peace. All right, and you know I'm into inner peace and tranquility. Yes, my garden is my therapy. The garden for inner peace is R&R Outdoors. Cultivate a tranquil environment where you can contemplate, meditate, relax, and refresh. What'd you say, sweetie? Hello, hello. It says, I have some calendula and lavender. I dry and plan to put it in a soap I am making. Yeah, that is a lot. A lot of people do that. Actually, my daughter-in-law, when she saw my lemon verbena that I had in the garden, she actually took some of it with her and some of the lavender, and she said she wanted to make creams with it. She wanted to have scented natural creams. So people are looking for ways to have natural scents and to use the herbs to enhance them, because our a lot of the creams and things that they have a lot of chemicals in them that are not really good for you. But through having this, yeah, lavender is relaxing. Calendula, good for skin. Yes, yes, yes. Calendula. I don't know why I can't pronounce things today. Excuse me, people. Calendula and lavender. All right. So they're talking about different. So they said that it was trending, or that they were forecasting that that's what people were going to be looking for 2021. You can make salves. Yeah. Salves, yes. There's so much that can happen with this, that our gardens can be our medicine case. It could be where when you're sick. That's what they used to do in the West Indies, right? You know, when they're sick, they would give you some, yeah. I'm telling you, when we'll all said we are sick, they used to get a bottle from under the bed. It tastes like death. If death had a taste, but we would fit and healthy in no time. Yes, exactly. My grandma used to give us cod liver oil. My mother gave us cod liver oil. Yes, sirree. And castor oil and cod liver oil. Castor oil is what I hated. And she would give us a little candy to pop in our mouth afterwards. My mom too. Yeah, and then she gave us cod liver oil. Cod liver oil was something that we had to drink, and that kept us healthy as well. But nowadays, we don't. So we've got to get back to nature, back to what is good, because that is what's going to keep us healthy. And with all of the viruses and the different things that are out there, it is about our immune system, keeping our immune systems up and healthy. That is going to help us to live well. Castor oil is great for your eyelashes, makes a great eye makeup remover. Same here. Bev said, yeah, hold the nose and drink. That's right. That's right, Grandma. Hold the nose and drink. And make sure you have a lollipop. My mother used to have the spoon in one hand and a lollipop in the other. And so as soon as she got us to drink it down, she popped the lollipop in our mouths, and that was the only incentive that we had while we took the cod liver oil and the castor oil. Yeah, it's because mommy had that for us. And yes, yes. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Exactly. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. You know that song? Bringing back memories. That's the truth. Yes, Coco, we're bringing back memories. Because I remember that, especially as a young girl, my mommy lining us up to give us our castor oil and our cod liver oil. Yes, of course. Mary Poppins. Yep. Anyway, you all are so much fun. You all bring the best of me out. That was awesome, Lord. Thank you, Joe. Oh, yes. We definitely need to rewild ourselves, because the herbs of the world are just there for us. Yes. And the Bible tells us that too. You know, I'm a Bible woman. I'm not as young as I act. Rachel, I love Mary Poppins. The Bible says that God has given us the leaves of the trees are for the healing of the nations. The leaves of the trees are for the healing of the nations. And that is what has happened. We've moved away from the truth of the healing. And like the Native Americans knew that. They know of the healing balms and so forth. The people in the Caribbean, in the countries that they call third world, which are not third world, they they are still connected with nature. It's it's what we've done is that we've robbed ourselves of what is there for us. Instead, we need to go back to the to where we came from, you know, back to the soil, to the earth, and allow it to heal us, and allow it to bring us, connect us back to who we are, the natural us. That's what I think. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. Um, but what is Gardencast? Yes. What you said? Brompton, you are as young as you feel, so you are young. So true. Tell them, Catherine. Agree with you, Miss Catherine. Thank you. At least I got an amen corner. Ha ha ha. Sounds good to me. Yes. You all sound like you all in my amen corner. Thank you. Um, what is Gardencast? All right, so back to the topic at hand, because I told you all that in the header that if you didn't know what Gardencast is, this is what Gardencast is. You all are going to be trendy and know what's happening in the gardening world and some of the lingo. So Gardencast is a new word that Burpee Company came up with to describe the forecast for gardening for 2021. So I got to find out what their forecast or Gardencast is for 2022. If you go to the Burpee website, there you will find a lot of information, and there they will be sharing with you the seeds. You can order your seed catalog, pre-order your seed catalog, and it is good to get the seed catalog because there you get to see what is available, what kind of seeds are available, and what is trending. And so it says, what is Gardencast? Gardencast is a trend forecast influenced by cultural trends and expert insights, from vegetables and herbs to flowers and ornamental grasses. Gardencast features plants and trends that Burpee expects its customers to be excited about this year. Burpee's panel of experts includes a whole host of people. The primary interest of gardeners, so much so I bought 3 baby chicks this summer and ate my first set of eggs this morning. No growth hormones. Ooh, that's good stuff. No growth hormones or anything. Thank you, Jesus. Wow, Beverly. That is great. You know, and I noticed that there are a lot of homesteaders, and people are thinking of doing urban homesteading. I was, wow, that is good. That is good. Her name is, Garden Addicts. She was talking about that. I happened to look at her Instagram page, and she was talking about having an urban farmlet, something like that. Thankfully, no hormones in chickens in Canada at all. Yeah, well, you in Canada there, you all are so much more progressive than we are here in the United States. And this the politics just gets into everything and food and everything here. But in Canada, you all are at least you don't have that problem. You're yes. That's exciting. No hormones in milk either. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's why people have decided to do homesteading. But even for us urban gardeners, we can still do what we can. You know, I don't think that you can have chickens. I haven't thought about it here in the city here, but I'm sure in the suburbs though, if you live more out in the suburbs, that you can have your own chickens. But I remember next door, the people who lived there before this, the last people that just came there, they had a rooster. They had chickens and a rooster, and the rooster used to wake us up. It was so, but I think that they couldn't. They had to get rid of it, the chickens and the rooster. But the rooster woke us up. I have 10 and they are all laying. I am giving away eggs. Coco, how are you? Yes, you used to live here in my community here in Boston. Yes. And so now you have the freedom to have your own eggs and lay your eggs. Good for you, girl. We need to go back to roots of the tree of the world and take care of the roots so we all can become even stronger. Rambo is talking up. Come on, Rambo. All become even stronger as the world is changing so we can create a beautiful world. Woo, that's a nice word. Rambo, you need to go to my website or send me an email with that quote. I'm going to quote you on that. Type it out, copy and paste it and send it to me so I can put it on the website. What a nice statement. That was fantastic. Yes, quote from Rambo with your channel, giving me permission to direct people to your beautiful channel. Yes. Yes, you're right. Become even strong as the world is changing so we can create a beautiful world. I say amen to that. That is beautiful, Coco. That is great, Coco. Exactly, Rambo. Great quote. Yes. Woo! I agree, Joe. We need that quote. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Hallelujah. Yeah. So so they're talking about people wanting the immunity garden, a quiet garden, and so we want a healthy body, but we also want a healthy mind. The mind of people. Oh, it is so sad. This woman was telling us how at her granddaughter's school, that the young people, now this good her granddaughter is 12 years old or so, and how one of the children committed suicide, and that more suicide rates are up for children and youth because they need a quiet space with all of the activity, all of the different things that they're involved in, the gaming and so forth. Yeah, that we as parents and grandparents, we've got to create a quiet space. Let the garden nurture our children. And if you have children, introduce them to the garden. If you have grandchildren, yeah, because it was so sad. She said that and her grandchild was being bullied by children in the school. Yes. Yeah, bullied by children in the school. And so it's because the kids, their minds are being so bombarded by all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you have you ever looked at some of the things that are out there with kids? That's why YouTube had to do its thing with saying that, is this for kids and not and just they had to be a little bit more careful. Unfortunately, more die from suicide than from the big C. Yeah. And it's because of the emotional toll that even the big C has had on them, because of the fact that the community, at least they were able to touch and hold and so forth. But we've got to make sure that we create these quiet spaces. And if you have family, help them. A garden is a place to find inner peace. Many people are working from home full time now and have to juggle with at home learning for kids, with all the hustle and bustle indoors from R&R outdoors, and is warranted. We need that. And so cultivating a tranquil environment where you can contemplate, meditate, relax, and refresh. And so people are trying to develop quiet gardens. The other type of garden they're talking about is garden of joy. No, I don't. Is that possible? What is possible? Yes, so sad. Do you freeze your eggs? Oh, I don't know. Wow. That concept of Haji is all about peace, cozy home. Cozy home. Yes, peaceful, cozy home. Then the garden of joy. Gardening allows you to bring more joy, happiness, and laughter into your life in 2021. Okay, so we had talked about the idea of mixing flowers, and flowers always make people smile. Growing your own is easier than ever. You can grow a wide variety of vibrant flowers together in your garden, then pair blooms of the same shade together to create beautiful and tasteful bouquets for your home. And yes, I do during the winter because the chickens may slow up laying, so I freeze to get through the winter. Oh, that's good. Wow, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Black Tropical Homestead. They have a lot of information about this homesteading idea. And I really appreciate it. I learned so much through her live. And so visit her. I think you come on Mondays, right? Mondays, Sherry, in the morning, if you're available, or even you could listen to the replay. But I like the idea of the Garden of Joy. And when I was planting the zinnias, yeah, the zinnias, using the five senses, sense, pretty blooms, peaceful, comfortable place in the garden. Yes. Hype, hype, homestead. Yes. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right there. Hygie Homestead. That's right. The five senses, the sense, the smells, and creating that peaceful environment. I'm still learning, Soul Sister, but I love sharing what I learned. Yes, every Monday at 9 a.m., Fridays at 7 p.m. Yes. Hoga. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to start freezing my eggs. Hoga, okay. You're telling me? Hoga. Yeah, Hoga. Yes, but the whole idea of, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to start freezing my eggs. That's good. That's good. But the whole idea of mixing flowers, and that's why, like zinnias, you know how I was so infatuated with my zinnias this year. Ho, Hooga. Oh, Hooga. Hooga. Okay. Hooga. Hooga Homestead. Hooga Homestead. I like the idea of yellow. You got it, so sister. I was, I was always bad with names. I don't know. I love words, right? But when it came to names, just meet the thanks. Garden State Garden. Hello. Yeah. Huga, thank you. Thank you for your patience with me. You know I love you. You know I don't mean no harm. I really appreciate people's names. I'm a name person. And I believe that names carry power. And names speak to who you are. So thank you. Yes, I value your name. And Homestead. And I like the idea too of, as I was saying, Garden of Joy. Garden of Joy. So you know how yeah, hi Kathy, hi JC. My name is Connie from Illinois. I love your channel. Yeah, Connie, you sent me pictures. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing. Connie sent pictures. And if I get a chance, I will show you. What time is it? Okay, we're good for time. So everyone say hello to JC or Connie. And if I love flowers. You know how I like zinnias, right? And I showed the zinnias. The zinnias made me so happy. I loved showing my zinnias, and every time, right where they're parked, is right near the car part. So when I go out to go in the car, I was always stopped by the flowers, and I had to videotape. And I said I should be showing you guys my flowers, my urban cottage garden flowers of zinnias, and it's because it gave me so much joy. And then I was able to attach music to it and get that feel of the garden. I really like that. But I also like the fact that they said that you can make bouquets for your home. Yes. Show us the what? What'd you say? Show us the zinnias. Do you ladies have a channel? I will subscribe, network, and support our soul family. It's a wonderful Danish concept. Hygiene, meditation, peace, family, time without electronics. Simple pleasures in nature. Yes. Huga, you're right. Huga, you are so right. All of those things that you said. Huga, send me your send me that quote, what you just said there, and send it to my email, and give me your and give me permission to put it on my website, and I will then link your channel to the rest of us, so that we can look at that quote. That is a powerful quote. You people are so smart, so wise, and with a wealth of knowledge. Um, yeah, so the thing is that creating zinnias, I gathered a whole lot of the zinnia seeds, and I have been following. I did want to show you her again. You remember floretflowers.com? She has a website, Growing Floret. Oops. Sorry about that. My battery's getting low, so my time is almost up. But remember, I had showed you that book of Floret, Growing Floret, and she has a beautiful Instagram page, and I've been following her. Good. Thank you, Rambo. Yeah. Oh, you are speaking to my soul. Peace and love is what I value. Yeah, me too, honey. Yeah, Floret Farm. And she has so much. Growing Floret is her floretflowers.com. Yes. Oh, so beautiful. I recommend that you check her out. And I just received zinnias from a friend, so excited to grow them. Good. Yes, I love her Instagram. I love her Instagram. And you know what, keep her in prayer, because the water was rising. She has great free mini courses too. Yes, she does. They showed that the water was rising where she is, and she had to gather all of her seeds and bring them up to higher ground. And the water, if it went over the dike, whatever the mound there, that it would go right down into her farm and into her fields. What's her name? Yeah, so that she had to. It's called floretflowers.com. I don't know if I can. You see that? I don't know if you could see that. Floret, Floret. Floret flowers.com. That's her blog site, her website, and newsletter. And she has a book, a beautiful book. I got her book, but then just following her on Instagram is just so good, because I learned so much about Florida. Thank you, Rachel, putting the information there for them. I appreciate that. That is, I needed some help. Um, but she has a show too. I didn't sign up for the show. Yeah, good. But you can learn so much from her on hers. She just signed up with Discovery, Growing Floret. I don't have Discovery Plus. I'm not trying to add more stuff to my thing, but she and her husband have just signed up with them. But she also had a really nice interview with Maria Ferrilio, and she went through that. Hey, Deborah, how are you, sweetie? Yes, we've been having a good time here. Glad that you were able to come on. But she has some really great. I got her book, and I need to get the rest of her books. They're a little pricey, but they're nice. She has some really nice books on Amazon. Very nice, very attractive. One is A Year of Flowers and Discovering Dahlias are two of her books. And she has many courses, blogs, a lot of information. And the whole idea of growing flowers and then making those flower bouquets, I have checked her books out from the library. Yes, yes, that's one way of doing it. Um, but yeah, so you know, go and fit. There's so much free information on the websites and so forth, and you can learn about flower gardening. Um, and she has free mini courses. The fall mini course that she's going to be having up here, that you can sign up for on her cut flower garden. She has what is called a cut flower garden mini course. And you can go and take that mini course. Learn more about growing some of our favorite cut flowers, including tulips, ranunculus, amenities, and dahlias. So that's some information for you all. Deborah, thank you so much for sharing your garden pics with us. I think I did show them last week. Let me see if I can. How did I do this? Let me just see if I can Google Mail. Let's see if I can go to Google Mail and see if I can pull up your pictures, because Connie also sent her pictures. And if you want me to share your pictures on my website, then I just would like you to give me your permission. Let me see what I can do here. Give me. I'm going to see if I can get my if I can get into it. I was trying to get another. Okay, wait. Thank you for your patience. You guys are so good to me. I appreciate it. As I try to see if I can get this thing together. I don't know if it's going to work for me. I'm trying to. Will it allow me? I don't know. Okay. I'm getting there. I wanted to show the picture before we go, and I was going to use a different device. But stick with me. Don't leave me. I'm coming. Oh, Lordy. Oh, wait a moment. I think I'm going to get it now. Yeah, I wanted to show your pictures, especially Beverly's, because she took the time, not Beverly, Connie's. She took the time to send me her pictures. There must be a better way. Hey. Check your phone. Oh, Lordy. Stick with me. Sorry about this. I don't think it's going to work. Let me see if I can try it another way. I was trying to do it on this laptop to bring it out, but it's not working. But anyway, um, we're going to end in a short while here. But as I said, if you give me permission to then show your pictures, then I'll be able to. Or maybe you'll do. Okay, good. I think I got it now. 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 Technology is something. It's keeping us alert and keeping us aware. But our young people, they go through this all the time. Oh, it's not transferring. I don't know why. But anyway, our young people today, they have to handle all of this. And there's so much going on now with the way that things are happening. Let me see if hers came on this one. No. Well, I couldn't get it on. I'm sorry, Connie. I couldn't get it together today. I don't know why this wasn't working for me. But I will if you give me permission, I will definitely put it on the website, which is much easier for me to be able to manipulate that, especially during these times here. But I want to say thank you, though, to all of you who've come and joined me. And remember that you are learning the trends and the lingo that's out there for 2021 and beyond. And so the new word or new trendy word that we've learned today is Gardencast. Gardencast. And what is Gardencast? Gardencast is a trend forecast influenced by cultural trends and expert insights. And it's all through burpee seeds. It's always great here. Love spending time with you, Solstice. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, if you would like to share information that we're going to use my website to help us to gather information and to share knowledge with one another here from Catherine's Garden and Home. And because you all are a wealth of information, and the whole idea is for us to grow together, to learn together, and to stretch our thinking. And you will help me to stretch my thinking. I mean, just coming up with the website and pushing this it has really helped me. And I want to say thank you, my gardening friends. Give yourselves a hand. Please, Catherine, can you send me the link for your website, please? Catherine's Garden Home. Yes, right there. Did you register for my Burpees Grow Its giveaway? I was watching your video the other day while I played cards with my daughter, and she beat me because I got distracted singing his song at the end. Yes, Ravo, I will send you. I will put it. If you go to my channel banner, you know how they have the picture of me. Hit that, and it will take you directly to my channel banner. And right there, it has the website. And the website gives you the contact where you can contact me. But also my email is CYConstant. If somebody could type it up for me, please, in the chat, I would appreciate it. CYConstant CYConstant55 at gmail.com. I would greatly appreciate it. But this is what it looks like here. And if you go to the channel banner, it will take you directly to the website there. At the top, you will see it. And it looks like this. And here, for those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, last week we had pictures. And so I created this feature spot for people. Beverly gave me permission because I don't want to just put your stuff up there without your permission and your say so, because your pictures are your own personal property. And so Beverly gave me hers. That's Gardens Are Me. She's a beautiful dahlia picture that she sent, and it looks so good on the screen. And Sonia, the rose, her iceberg rose. And then also Black Tropical Homestead sent the banana picture. I really liked that picture. And then what I did was that I put a link at the bottom so that if you go to the website and you're interested to know more about each other, that way we get to learn a little bit more about each other and we get to visit each other's website. Then if you just click on the link, it takes you directly to their website. And so if you haven't subscribed to Sherry and her husband there, the Black's Tropical Homestead, you can go and find out more about her and her homestead that she has. She plants a lot of tropicals, and tropicals are trending. So if you want to learn more about tropicals, she's right on time. You're trending, Sherry. Yes, you're trendy. People want banana trees, and they want, at least I do, they want cannas and caladiums and all of those. And she was talking about her passion fruit tree that she had, and showed us that, and how she was protecting her tender plants. So we can share with one another. And then if you don't have a channel, that is fine, because we can still share your thoughts. And that's why, yeah, we have tons of banana plants. Yeah. So we can still share your thoughts, because Beverly and Sonia, they don't have their active channel. They use their channel to learn and all of that other stuff. So, but you can share your pictures or even share your thoughts. Like Rambo, I want Rambo to send me, to email it, and I will put it on. And those amazing pineapples they have, yes. So if you have it, but I want your permission. So when you send the information, if you would say, I give you permission to share my picture and my channel, then that way I'll be able to do that, okay? Just for copyright purposes, because I don't want anybody telling me that I stole their stuff. No, I don't want that. So if you could do that, we can have it documented in email that, yes, you gave me permission to share it on the website. All right, so that's that. And then we can all come together and share. And then all those words of wisdom that were shared with us, that we can share too. It's going to change up. So I know I have these 3 here. I'll probably leave it for a little while. And so the rest of you who sent your pictures, but I didn't get a response from you saying that it's okay, if you would like me to share your pictures too, just say, I give you permission to share, or just say, yes, you can share my pictures. And I will put them up, because there were others who had shared their pictures as well. And then I'll be able to put it. And then it's much easier, because then I don't have so many devices and things in my hand trying to share with you all. That this just makes it easier for me on Wednesdays to be able to share information. Well, my time is up, my lovelies. Yes. So also, if you go to my, yes, nighty night, everyone. If you go to my website, you'll see that I have put together an intentional garden journal, and it is on Amazon. Go and check it out. And there you'll be able to decide what type of garden that you want to have. If you go to Amazon, yep, oops. If you go to Amazon, you will see, I'm not doing this very well. Anyway, go to the website and it'll take you to Amazon. And there you will see my journal that I put together for us to start to think about how are we going to get our gardens going. Yes, you can look inside and see it. And you all have really helped me with the idea of the intentional garden. And Burpee is telling us that we are trending really well by having all of these different types of garden. Well, I'm not going to keep you any longer. So thank you. Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. Good night. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. Thank you, Beverly, for coming by. Hit that thumbs up. That's right, Rachel. And Rambo, thank you for hanging out with me. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Sonia and Beverly. Coco, yeah, yeah, yeah. And Gardens are me. And what else? Who else was there? Joe, thank you for coming by. And Wanya, Hooga Homestead, yes. Love the singing. Well, I love to sing, I surely do. So when you come by the Catherine's Home and Garden, that's what I do. Great evening with you, Miss Catherine, Garden Friends. Nice send off. I think it's a little silly, but that's all right. You all bring out the joy in me. You bring out the joy in me. That's it. Every time I leave here, I leave so happy. I hope that you feel this joy and that you will have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Give yourselves a hand. You made it a success again. And I'm growing, and hopefully you're growing here. Coco's learned about her eggs, that she can freeze her eggs. And we're so proud of you, Coco. Yes, that you have eggs in your garden from your chickies. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good night. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Deborah, for stopping in. And have a good meeting. Bye. Thank you, Connie, for coming by. And JC, thank you. Everyone else who listens to the replay, those who didn't make it but are listening to the replay, we love you too. And leave a comment. Bye, my sweets. You all are so nice. It is worth it. Bye, 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 bye. And take your cod liver oil. Bye.